Hello.
Not 20s, not 20s.
Hello.
Not
It's
20s.
a great
Everybody's going well.
Everybody's going well.
We're all doing
Everybody's
fine.
going
Everything's
well.
fine.
Hello.
We're checking again for.
Hello.
Hello. Oui, Mama je m'appelle Lafayette. Came from afar just to say bonsoir, tell the king.
Casse-toi.
Casse-toi, who's the best? Je moi.
Hello.
Is it?
It's not.
Oh,
Hi.
waiting for this. Hi. Sorry, our producer's just given us mixed signals here.
Yeah.
But hi, hey, and welcome to Scattered Questions. I'm your host, Hey Miss Emma. And we've got two lovely guests from Scattered Rollers here tonight. We have Heather, who plays Val Duskwood, and she was the guest star of last week's episode. And we also have one of our standards. We have Abby, aka Aura Thia. So hi, and welcome both of you to the show.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Oh, we're so excited to have you. Round two, folks. Here we go. Last week's episode was fantastic. We had on Dexy, we had the DM, we found out some stuff. I asked questions I shouldn't have, but you know what? I don't give a shit. So here we are.
Do it.
So we're doing it. So we're going to start off, as we do, with a recap of last week's episode. And it started off with, Gorthok. There's a moment. We'll get to it. But we started off with some new tattooage. And as we can see, Aura and Abby are both very big fans of the tattoos. And
Love
she
tattoos.
love tattoos. And she got herself some new tattoos on her forearm. So she had an anvil, a scythe, a chessboard, and an eye. Now, someone who may not be new, who may be new or haven't been here the whole time for the stream. Oh, there goes Fiona. Who let her in here? I don't know. Anyway, turn the cat. So, Abby, can you tell me what these symbols represent to your character?
Yeah, so Aurora is a follower of the Raven Queen,
Mhm.
and each symbol represents a son or daughter of the Raven Queen. So the anvil represents the kind of blacksmith family, I guess.
Mm.
Alistair. I'm very bad with names, and it also is a character trait. So the anvil represents the blacksmith. The scythe, of course, represents the reaper. I call him Bulbasaur. I don't know why. I always call him Bulbasaur.
I love
Close
it.
enough.
Love it.
And the eye is for the new one that we just met, the seer.
Mhm.
And the other one was a scale, wasn't it?
Chessboard.
Chessboard.
Chessboard. That is for the unusual. It's another sister. She is. I don't know what she is yet.
Tactician, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's an odd one. I'm not a fan.
Oh, I'm
Aurora's not a
sorry,
fan.
folks. We got dogs and cats coming in interrupting the stream. It is Animal City over here at Scattered Questions. We love our pussies and we love our pooches. Am I right? All right. Moving on. The one thing, though, that just really got my heart going. I'm sorry, ladies. It's not about you. Gorthok. Oh, Gorthok. What a sexy orc man that is. He had the anvil, the scythe, a blank space in the eye. And ladies, I tell you what, he's got a blank space and he's going to write my name. Am I right or am I right?
Hell yeah.
Moving right along. So we're going to hop over to Val for a second. Now, your part wasn't as big in this episode. You had a small little bit of information kind of weeding its way in that we're going to see you again in the next
Mhm.
one, correct?
Yeah.
Potentially the one to follow. So you set up our adventures with the dragon
Yes.
that we are to see later. But I tell you what, you are just a sassy character. Heather, your Val is just, you are like the spirit animal of every mom who is just done with people's shit. Just pack them up, send them to kindergarten, open the wine. Am I right?
That is
Oh,
one way to put it.
Fantastic. You're drinking in the live stream water, I'm sure.
Sparkling
And
juice,
yours.
actually.
Apple juice. Yeah. Love it. So you're just a delight.
Thank
And
you.
even though you had that smaller role, a smaller amount of time on screen, this time you really had that impact. You know, you were a character that stood out and we knew who you were, which is fantastic. And I can't wait to see more of what you do. So I'm really looking forward to that because, yeah, you were taking no shit. And I respect that, lady. But
Thank
yes,
you.
back to abs because let's be real. This was an Aura Thia centered episode.
Oh my God,
You
yeah.
know, if this was a story arc on a TV show, this was her episode. And I commend all of you for the great job you did in storytelling. It was engaging. It was inspiring. It was captivating, which is so important with live streams online because sometimes they can get a little slow. And oh my God, what is happening? Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh my God, we've taken a segue off a cliff. Let's just bundle that right up. Hello, I'm Vane. So you died at one
Yeah,
point.
at one point.
Aura died. And how did you die? Give us a
Um,
recap.
So she kind of died twice, but one doesn't really count too much. One time she did something stupid with Dexy.
Figures.
We followed Gortok, and Gortok wanted none of her shit.
I'd
so
follow him anywhere.
yeah, we were following him. We were interested in what he was doing, and we were outside a building. I don't remember the name of, but pretty much it was kind of booby trapped, and we died. So me and Dexy died. We got 0 hit points, knocked unconscious, and then one of the Silver Dawn members kind of helped us back to life. But that didn't really do much, except for the Raven Queen kind of told Aura to get her shit together. Yeah, she told her to get her shit together. But then during the battle, right before we faced the Drow, or during, I really bad at times, Aurora just straight up died. Like, she was knocked below 0 hit points. She straight up died. And the Raven Queen kind of pretty much told her that she's better than this, that she can do so much better. And she became her champion. I'm slowly learning what that means as much as Aurora is.
And that's fantastic. Yep.
Yeah.
And that seemed to be a theme, was people telling you that you were not ready, or you're not prepared, or you're not there yet. You know, I do have to agree with Thia when he said that you are not ready.
I am not ready.
I felt that. I was like, nope, she's not.
Nope.
You know, sign the check, get her out.
Aurora she grew up in like a small little elven village. Like, she's not ready for this.
No, and like, it seemed to be like you were very overwhelmed, very confused, very frustrated. And I don't know if that was acting or that was just you doing it, but that was a genuine feeling. And as someone who does acting, it was very, you know,
yeah,
we could feel that emotion, which is fantastic. Loved it. But also on that aspect, you got a little demoted there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ooh, that
kind of stung.
Spicy moment, girl. I tell you. So, trying to find the notes. Goodness, I wrote so much. Oh, yes. You took Alamar's gold.
I ended up not taking it, but yes.
Oh, it's too late.
It was too late.
Too late, and Gorthok was promoted?
Yeah.
The person who led you to your death previously, apparently?
Yeah, may I just say,
might want to bring that up next episode.
Yeah. Personally, I don't mind, but Aurora is pretty peeved. Like, I don't mind because that's less stress off me as a player, but my character is like, bitch, no.
Yeah.
Like, how fucking dare you?
No, you go from being the leader to just another one of the squad because you made a choice that didn't bode well with someone else. And I mean, that's real life consequence.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And like, you began to share some things about your family in this process. And it was so funny when people found out that you were truly a half elf, because all of you are half elves. I mean, Ryan, shut it down. I mean, when I was thinking about joining the game, I was considering being a half elf, and he just started laughing. Why is it?
There's a running joke that our 2 clerics make a full elf.
There you go.
When they're together, it's a full elf.
Love it. No, but we found out a lot more about your family, and what I kind of got is like, do you feel that your relationship with your family is the reason for the immaturity of your character and the ability to deal with your emotions, especially anger?
Hell yeah. She grew up with 3 younger brothers, so she pretty much like grew up babysitting them and kind of looking out for them. And her mom was a sweetheart always, but she was kind of just, you know, your average, what she taught was your average day-to-day elven mother, but it turns out to be a lot more than that. So she never really had to.
Yeah, well, and if you're used to, you know, raising and taking care of your brothers, to then lose that similar situation with your group, with your clan, with your warrior pack, you know, that this is your family and you're having probably similar feelings as Aura.
Yeah. She is definitely, She's definitely a little bit hurt because she made Vortok her second in command in case anything happened to her. And he's kind of proven Aurora that she may have made the wrong decisions a couple times between not following orders or getting them killed or going to throttle. But hey, that's in the past. That's all gone. So that's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, she's more upset with herself that she let her old habits, because like younger brothers, you're gonna hold them to their word, and it's normal stuff that like if you lend somebody money, they're gonna give you money back. So she's not used to this new captain role where she's literally leading everyone into their almost possible death.
It's all on you. Well, it was.
Yeah, it
Now
was.
it's on Vortok, which apparently he has experience in doing.
Yeah, apparently.
So I'm looking forward to that coming up.
So my heads up, Aurora's gonna be very spiteful and snotty about it.
Oh, I'd expect nothing less.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Yeah.
But the other thing too, though, is we need to remember that Haruhi and Dexy know everything that's been happening. All these secret conversations that happened in the last episode. There's this book of revelations, this book of truth, this book of secrets. So all of your secrets are right there at their fingertips. And, we have to see if they're, whatever their alignment dictates, are they going to
blackmail
it? Are they going to burn it? Are they going to look up selections of it? Are they going to tell everyone else that they have this book and they know these things about the other characters? I mean, that's a very powerful tool in anyone's hands. And, I'm super excited for that tea to spill. I must tell you, I'm in the words of the hip youngins of the day. Get that tea, girl. Get that smoke that.
Sippy.
So all your private moments are now available to all.
All of Gortok's are right there. So if you're looking for a resume, don't look in the book. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm very, very interested to see where that goes and to see how your character develops, Aura, and how Val's character is incorporated in the next 2 episodes. Because we're going for a dragon.
Yeah, Aurora's
we didn't really figure out which dragon it seemed in the last episode 100%.
White dragon.
Oh, white.
So specific.
Very specific. All we know.
Cold.
Color.
All we know.
Cold.
It's a chilly white.
It's a chilly white.
I'm in Canada right now and it is snowing, so I'm feeling that. It's probably in my backyard. We could go on a field trip later and I will open the birdhouse and there it is.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. So moving on. Now that we've talked about the last episode, this is the part where we talk about your history with the Dungeons and Dragons world, with scattered rollers, with fantasy in general. So I'm going to turn it to our guest, Miss Heather, Miss Val first, and guess how did you get involved with the show?
So, hi, Dad.
Oh, we have another special guest. Does he want to come on? I didn't plan for that, but we're
trying
flexible.
To get my dog off my bed. He's comfy. Leave him alone. I warned him we were streaming. Anyway, so I actually they don't.
They never.
So I actually play with Ryan in a different game, and that's how we met. And he bought one of my dice bags earlier this year, I think.
Which we will get to, viewers. Hold tight.
Yes, I will get to that.
Okay, Ryan.
And so then with this going on, he was like, so you want to sponsor? I was like, yes, I'm sponsoring my other game that I'm in. I will sponsor you guys, show off my bags, get them out there some more. And he's like, you want a guest star? I was like, hell yes. I will be Val. Yes. So.
And do you play with him in real time or online through streaming?
Online
as well. And that's how you met. So you are in the United States as well?
Yep, Florida.
Excellent. Yeah, and I'm here in Canada. Abs, where are you located out of?
New York. Upstate.
New York. There's a lot of you guys. A lot of you.
Yeah, a lot of us up here.
Yeah. And I'm coming at you from Alberta, Canada, home of the snow in October. My God, it just keeps coming. Keeps coming. Anyway, so we'll turn to you now, Abby. Same question. How did you get involved with Scattered Rollers?
I started playing D&D, but I could never find a campaign. So I found a group on Facebook for looking for campaigns and DMs and whatnot. And I put a post out there saying, I'm looking to join a campaign. And Ryan reached out to me, and I'm one of the original members. There's very few of us, but the first run through the campaign didn't go well in a different game. Life got in the way, and some odd players got in the way. So
we talked about some of that tea last episode. If you guys want to watch that one, I highly recommend.
So that one got shut down, but Ryan invited me to join his new one, the Order of the Silver Dawn campaign. And I was really into it, and I was really excited, and I made my character Thia. And I was not expecting it to get as big as this and to last as long, because I'm used to my campaigns kind of lasting like a month or two and then ending. So
people lose interest or people die, and
real life gets in the way. So
characters
it was
clarify a little
a little bit of both, but so Ryan kind of just found me on Facebook, and we've been playing together for over a year now, and we finally met in person not too long ago.
Yes,
it was awesome
about that.
Yeah,
fantastic.
He's very short.
John, edit that out. So I guess that's how you got involved with Scattered Rollers, but how did you get involved with D&D to begin with? I know some people start in high school, some people come over from Magic the Gathering, some people come over from playing online like MMOs and stuff like Dota, or the other one that's like the same thing, League of Legends.
There you go.
The same thing. The character is even the same. Anyway, no judgment. So how did you guys come to start playing D&D just in the beginning?
I started in college, the very last year, second to last year. My boyfriend at the time and I wanted to start playing, so we had gotten the starter box from a game store, and they had the weekly games, but college, we were broke. They charged a little bit. Some of it went to the DMs, which were not employees, so that was good. That was why I was okay with it. I just didn't have the money, and I was like, I would rather play with friends at home where we can like order pizza and everything.
Absolutely.
And that's how I actually started DMing, because nobody else was qualified and had the imagination when we did start playing at home.
Yeah, see, you're just like your character, but say it how.
Yeah, I try to. So that's how I started DMing, and we started in 4th edition, and then that campaign kind of fell apart. And then when 5th edition came out, my cousin wanted to co-run a game, and it's moved into me running it, and it's kind of falling apart just because life schedules. But I am running a weekly Friday game, which Ryan is now a part of as well. And that's going amazing. And then I'm playing in like 4 other games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm playing all the time.
How do you keep all those characters straight? Are you playing a similar character in all these parallel worlds?
Not even close.
No?
I've got a 15-year-old Tabaxi Mystic in one game, a Fire Ganassi Artificer in another game. Val was an NPC for a while, but I played her in a 3.5 game for a little bit. Let's see. What else is there? I've got a human gunslinger based off of Percy from Critical Role.
Okay.
Is that all? Oh, no. Halfling ranger with a giant badger companion in Saturday game. So I think that's all of them.
Wow.
Yeah. They're all very different. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little schizo.
Well, it allows you to be that freely. So you know what?
Yeah, somehow I'm able to keep them all straight. Just I'm from a theater family, so I guess that's probably why it's not so hard.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Very cool. And Abby, how about yourself?
I actually got into D&D kind of weirdly because I was watching Dice Camera Action for like 2 years, and I always wanted to play it, and I could never find anyone to teach me. And then I got one of my internet friends to teach me how to play when I was visiting my mom in Florida, because jet lag was happening and
I mean, it's
I needed
Florida. What
something
else
to
you
do.
gonna do?
Yeah, what else are you gonna do? So, no offense, Val.
No, it's fine.
No
I
offense.
want to get out of Florida, so
Yeah, yeah. So my friend taught me how to play, how to make a character. And for a while, I actually couldn't find anyone to play with. I just had this character sitting in front of me for like a year.
Ready to go.
Ready to go, ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
And I reached out to one of my other online friends and asked if he would DM anything, like even if it's just a one shot, I don't care. I want to learn to play. And it started off as really good fun, and then it's like when somebody gets power hungry as a DM, things go downhill real quick.
Whew, yep.
So I kind of stopped interacting with that. I kind of backed away slowly. And I began teaching my friends how to play, I'm not a good DM, will never DM, but I taught them how to make characters, the basic rules of playing. I got my friend who taught me how to play to DM a couple one-offs for us. And he actually did a one-off for a couple of us in the group while we took a little break. But the main person who got me into this is Ryan, and I can't thank him enough for it, because it's an amazing thing, and I count down the days to every Wednesday. I actually do play a monthly, quotation marks, because it changes every now and again, table game with a bunch of family friends, and we play Pathfinders, 3.5 edition or something like that. We do a couple different editions. We play test a lot of things. It's just a lot of fun, and it's not as stressful as this one.
No,
No.
A little more relaxed.
Well, they all play evil characters, and I'm the lawful paladin. So
gross. Evil all the way.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was meant to be an evil campaign, and they were like, just come with your character. And I came with this paladin because I knew I was playing with paladin here. So I wanted to play test.
Corrupt.
Yeah, but I kind of got them all killed. So hey, don't worry about it.
Oh, so in the end, you were the truest evil of them all.
Oh, I was the most lawful good person ever.
And you led to all their demise.
Yeah, they were evil.
Oh, fantastic. Turning back to you though, Val, going back to, or I'm switching between your real names and your character names. So I apologize anyone who can't follow along. My dog is here and he just farted. Oh my God, Roger, go away. Roger, you suck. Sorry, anyway. Interruption. Going back to you talking, Abby, about Ryan being a great person to work with. How did you find him, Heather, coming in as a guest in the process of building your character and being incorporated into a story that already has a foundation, already has solid characters who have those connections? So how did you feel he was as a DM bringing you in, and how the whole process was building a character that fits within this world?
Oh, he's great. He already knew a little bit about Val. And I rebuilt her a little bit differently in this one. She was before an assassin rogue. Now she's a swashbuckler, which just makes more sense. But he's been great figuring out when to fit her in, what the mission would be, working out details, giving her some nice shiny new things from Alexander, which I can't wait to use. He's just been great.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I had the pleasure of setting up a character that we decided to go this way with scattered rollers or scattered questions instead of bringing me in, but I will be there. And you better be prepared, because my voice is really annoying.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
It's going to be such a fun time. But I think we're going to go in, and Val, you had talked about your company making dice bags.
Yes.
And I would like to hear more about that. I think other people would really like to hear about that.
Yeah. So I learned how to make dice bags when I went to Gen Con last year.
And what is
And
Gen Con? Sorry.
So Gen Con is a gaming convention, really big one, Indianapolis. Critical Role does their live show there, which is kind of the main reason I wanted to go. But my whole Friday group met there, and that's when we started the new campaign, because the first campaign I ran for them ended about a month before that. So I was like, this is perfect. We're all going to meet there and we'll play in person around the table for the first time, maybe the last. We'll see. Hopefully not. And that was the first game. We played for like 12 hours straight with just a few breaks in between. It was fantastic. But that was one of the activities, learning how to make scale mail dice bags. And I picked it up like that. But it was... I'll actually show you. Where's my... Okay, so this is the one that I made at the con. The bottom of the bag is nothing. Like, it can't sit flat. It can't really hold much. And I was like, I can do better. So I looked up vendors for the scales and the rings, and I did a little research and figured out how to make the bottom sit flat so it sits like a bowl. And I just started making them. And so this is my small. It's $30. And then my medium, this one is a white dragonscale.
Oh, beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah. And medium is $45. And then this one is my personal one, large, because I'm a dice hoarder. So this one, my steampunk, that I made for myself, and this one would run $60, but it holds 14 full sets of dice.
Oh, wow.
Give or take.
Yeah.
I actually didn't have 14 sets that I could test it with, or I didn't have more than 14. I just had 14, and there was still room left over. But I started making them, and I made one for my boyfriend, and made a bunch of samples. And I was like, I could do this as a side gig and to make a little bit of money. And I've sold a few, not a lot. I'm hoping that picks up. But they're a lot of fun to make, and I enjoy talking with the people and figuring out what colors, and everyone that has gotten one has loved it. So that makes me feel so good. Yeah. Or yours is coming soon.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So do you ship anywhere in the world or just within the United States, North America?
I've only shipped in the US so far. I have looked into shipping international because I do flat rate shipping, and flat rate international is like $30.
Okay.
So I can do it. It's just going to cost the person a little bit extra.
But as your business grows,
yes,
you end up making those arrangements with delivery postal services, where if you're sending out a lot, we can save the consumer in the long run. Do you have an Etsy page or a Facebook?
Facebook, because there's a lot of competition on Etsy, and I figure it's gonna get lost in the void. So Facebook, VAL DUSKWOOD Designs. I've got pictures of all the colors. I've actually recently got new colors that I haven't added yet. I'm going to offer premium colors that cost a little bit more, but they add some selection. And maybe eventually having the rings be colored as well. So I'm working up to different things. I would like to, next time I go to Gen Con, hopefully next year, I want to learn how to make the gauntlets, so I can expand on my merchandise. And I want to figure out jewelry like earrings and bracelets and stuff. So I'm working towards that, but I want to get some sales out there so that it's not just 50 million scales sitting by my desk.
So people can look you up at VAL DUSKWOOD Designs on Facebook and contact you to make a custom order. Currently shipping only within the US.
Well, I can ship international as long as you're willing to pay the shipping.
That's
the biggest thing.
Yeah,
I can help you with that.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Use those connections. No, it's fantastic. And they are such wonderful, wonderful dice bags. And I know that the DM, Ryan, has his own, correct?
Yes. He loves it. He loves showing it off.
Yeah. He never stops talking about it.
Which is great. And that's fantastic. You build up your base and then see where it takes you. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much the end of our show, everyone. Is there anything you would like to plug or any handles you'd like to throw out there?
Well, shout out to everyone who watched us.
Yeah.
You all are amazing.
And if you guys have more times on Saturday afternoons, every other week, the other game I'm in, Fates and Fables is on Twitch as well. We've only had a couple episodes. The last one had some technical difficulties, but it's supposed to air at 3 on Saturday, every other Saturday, which would be this week.
What time zone? Eastern Standard?
Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as we all know, our show, Scattered Rollers, airs at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. So tomorrow night, you can tune in and find out what happens next with our group and the dragon.
Yes.
But we're all looking forward to it. So thank you, everyone, so much for showing up, including this disgusting rash I've been trying and hide
honey.
the whole
You're
time.
fine.
Girl, you're a copycat. This started first. Oh my God, it's spreading. Anyway, super cute. Super cute. Thank you,
We're
everyone.
all stunning. We're all warriors.
We are beautiful warrior women.
We are all warriors. We
That's
got
true.
this. I can't say that word right. Awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
notice that.
fine.
So stay tuned tomorrow night for the next episode of Scattered Rollers, and you'll be able to know by the end of the episode who will be on here next Tuesday with me, Miss Emma, for Scattered Questions. So thank you
for
everyone
having
for
us.
tuning in, and have a great night.
Bye, guys.